All right. Why some massage therapists stay stuck while others build sustainability in their business and have predictable income. First, I'm going to say something that might make therapists uncomfortable. There are some massage therapists out there right now struggling to fill their books, considering closing down their businesses and in total disarray, dysregulated. And there are others quietly making consistent 8,000, 10,000, 15,000, even $30,000 months. And it's not because one is more talented than the other or because one gives better massages than the other. And it's not because one works harder than the other. So, what's the real difference, right? I'm asked this question all the time. Monique, what's the difference between the therapist who's making $2,000 or $3,000 a month and the therapist making $10,000 a month? And the difference is strategy. The difference is support. The difference is whether or not they're actually following a proven process, or if they get all in their heads, they get overwhelmed, their nervous system dysregulates, they don't want to be seen, they don't want to be bothered, it's too much, they're exhausted, and they actually begin to shut down and lose what they've been working towards. As a massage therapist, I learned a little bit of business in school. Minimal. I had a business plan. I mapped some things out. But what I really learned in massage school was about the brain and the skeleton, kinesiology and anatomy, pathology and contraindications, transference and countertransference. But when I graduated, I had no idea how to build a business, even though I'd already been running a business, even though I had already gone to business school and spent $40,000 on student loans for a degree that was literally useless when I walked out the door. I didn't know how to create predictable income, even though I had been running spas and salons for years and years and years. I didn't know how to market myself or talk about my work. I didn't know how to confidently and clearly ask people to come back and reschedule or build a series out for them. And when we feel confused or bad about ourselves, or business feels hard, we naturally bring that energy into what we're doing. But let's be honest. How can you be good at anything if no one taught you? This came up in our training today in one of our coach calls. Who would have taught you? How would you have learned? We're not born with this in us. We're not born great. It's a skill, it's a talent, it's a thing that we have to practice over and over and over and over again until we become it. So, this led me to understand that the problem wasn't my skill. And it was so wild because some of the best massage therapists that I know are struggling financially. They're so good at what they do, but they don't have the clarity and the confidence to get people to rebook, to take control of their calendar. So instead, they're all over the place, willy nilly, all over, working long hours, trying to fill in gaps, taking anybody because they don't actually know what to do because no one's ever taught them. And maybe they'll learn the long, hard, expensive way, or maybe they'll get help from someone who's already done it that can actually guide them and show them differently. There's always an option, there's always a choice. We pay with time or we pay with money for everything. I got tired of paying with time. I didn't know how much time I had left. I didn't know how much time it would take me to get there. So I hired a mentor. That completely changed my life, my business, my relationships, my health. Because instead of being distracted and confused about all the things that I had to figure out on my own, someone was there to help me and guide me and keep me in the railroad tracks. So I didn't fall off the mountain, I didn't fly away. And in doing that, I was able to handle all the things in my life that came up without the overwhelm and the shutdown. It's why the blueprint exists. It's why the Bodyworker Blueprint is here. As massage therapists, we don't need more random information. We're not influencers. We are not marketers. We don't even like to do the laundry, some of us, but we have to. I needed a path and a framework and support and accountability. Someone who's already done it that could help me implement it. I didn't need motivation. I didn't need to be pushed. I needed math and path. I needed to map out and sit down and calculate my numbers and goals, build my practice from the ground up, and create a business structure that supported me in my life. I needed to clean up my messaging and my marketing and promoting, and I didn't even know that those were different things. But when I learned, I was able to move it. I needed to create a business that actually supported my life, not the other way around. And I'm so excited because now we have other therapists that are following this same path and they're winning. They're getting booked out. They're raising their average ticket prices, creating consistency in their income, and feeling confident, finally confident. They're realizing they don't have to live in that feast and famine cycle anymore. And the crazy thing, most of them already had the skill. They just needed the structure and the guidance and the support. Here's what no one is talking about. When a massage therapist struggles with visibility and doesn't want to bother people and doesn't want to feel salesy or pushy, it's because something happens in their nervous system. They don't want to be seen. They don't want to be talked about. They don't want to talk about money or post online or make offers. They don't want to ask people to commit. So, because it's a counter intention, right? I don't want to be pushy. I don't want to sell. I don't want to post online. I don't want to be seen. I don't want to, oh gosh, that's so hard. And I want to help people. I want to serve people. I want to get them on my table. I want to take care of them and get paid, obviously. We want to get paid for what we do. I mean, some of you say you would do this for free, but the reality is you have an electric bill and you have to have food. So you'd probably prefer to get paid if you could. But we get in this dissonance and this counter intention where we're thinking one thing, we're saying something else, we're feeling something else, we're thinking something else, right? And the brain just starts turning into a pinball machine. and the adrenaline drops and the nervous system dysregulates and the hormones kick in and the proteins and the neurotransmitters and all the chemicals and things rush through the body, and we don't do the thing that could help us help the people. So we stay hidden and we undercharge and we overgive and we people please, and then we burn out. Inside the blueprint, we don't just teach business. We teach nervous system regulation around business. This isn't bro marketing and like car salesman stuff. We're not teaching people to be fake. We're teaching therapists how to communicate clearly, lead with confidence, help people understand their value, help their clients understand the benefits of working with them, and creating sustainable businesses without feeling gross while doing it. This isn't icky, it's service. And you don't have to manipulate people in order to be successful. You just need clarity. But clarity follows commitment. So you have to commit first. Choose it, commit, cultivate, then cut away the story and show up and get continued support around these new contracts that you've created. We call this the C step in the punchline. It's a huge part of what helps our clients. If you don't choose, commit, and cultivate and cut away, make new contracts, communicate, get continued support, all the things in the C step, you'll be thinking, this isn't working. You'll do things like I did and try Groupon and LastPass and discounts and referrals and loyalty programs and punch passes and overwork, burnout, all of it. And at the end of the day, none of those things create a sustainability in my practice. But what did? Mentorship and structure, a lot of mindset and nervous system regulation, and actually understanding what business is, what makes a profitable business, why businesses actually fail, and really having someone keep me inside those railroad tracks with this crazy brain that's always in protective mode. So if you're a massage therapist who is ready to build a business completely different or change your business because you've been doing it the other way and like me, you're exhausted. You just didn't want to be there anymore. You had enough. You are ready to like get the shortcut, like get the prize, get the return on investment win. Let's talk. If you know you want more, and there is more. If you're tired of inconsistent income. If you're ready for predictable months and to stop overworking, and you want support from the people who really get it, who've already done it, who've walked the walk, who continue to prove it time and time and time again, the blueprint is for you. As of right now, I have 2 spots left and the doors close very soon. By the end of this month, we won't let anyone else in. 2 spots. This is a hands-on mentorship. If you're serious about building sustainable, predictable, profitable massage businesses, send me a message. Let's talk. You do not have to keep guessing your way through business. We have the blueprint. We have the support. We have the best team in this industry, hands down. I don't know that anyone else out there is doing what our team does. So, no matter where you are, where your income is, what you need, we have built something out for you, ready, available at the click of a button, and real time support every day, all day, to help guide you in the right space and make sure you have everything you need. So, if you're tired of trying to build it alone, you've thought about closing, changing careers, getting a side gig, this is for you. I'm Monique, and this is today's More Than Massage, and I will see you next time.